Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just hit 12 million total collection power. Crazy achievement. So to kind of celebrate this, I'm going to do two videos in one. That's right. I'm going to start off this video doing a red star opening for Multiple Man. I'll just show you right here, give you a little preview. A Multiple Man right there, and then I'm going to do a really quick roster review and just show you just the main skills, T4s, levels, teams, anything I'm working on, and I'm hoping that that information will help you out. Maybe you're looking into powering up some of the same teams I'm upgrading and just get my thoughts on them. So typically this is gonna be a long video, trying to do two videos in one, so let's jump right into it. So yeah, with Multiple Man, I did pull some red stars on him so far. I pulled 2 red stars, but I really want to try to get 3 or 4. I haven't really decided yet because I'm not sure how hard I'm gonna go into X Factor. As we all recently saw, we saw that Polaris, tomato. Polaris is gonna be a strike pass release, where every player who completes a strike pass for free will get a 45 shard unlock, a 2-star, or you could spend $20 to get 50 more shards of her. And I don't know, right now I don't know how I feel about that, but for now we're focusing on Multiple Man, and as we do, we'll do seed theory. So I guess while I'm going through this process, I'll just kind of give a refresher on how seed theory works. It's just a tinfoil hat method, not proven. The belief is that we're manipulating the seed, or manipulating the odds of opening, or we're manipulating the drop rate of these red star orbs by spending 400,000 gold, and then we're opening up indicator orbs to try to get a really good, to show that we're in a good seed, and then we hope to get a really good rare red star drop. So I think right now I'm trying to upgrade my Invisible Woman, because I'm still trying to get her to level 80, so I can get her to gear tier 15 for the legendary nodes in Dark Dimension 4. So let's just do an even 400,000. That's close. There we go, 400,000. So there we go. We spent 400,000. Done. Now we're gonna open up some indicator orbs, and I'll go ahead and just do purple gear orbs. I feel like I've had some pretty good luck using purple gear orbs. Typically, I'd use the gold orbs or the milestone orbs, but I feel like when I've done seed theory in the past or off screen, like doing purple gear orbs have worked out pretty well. Ideally, you want the purple drop in the middle, or if you're really lucky, you'll get a gold drop in the middle. So we'll keep pulling, try to pull up to 10 orbs. Maybe I'll do a little more, but I'm going to keep pulling them until I get them. And so the idea behind seed theory is if you don't get that after 10 orbs or so, then you're supposed to reset the seed by spending another 400,000 gold and repeating that process. So far I haven't got anything. You did see I got a blue gear orb in the middle, which, you could go with that. But I feel like if you're going to put the investment in trying to do the seed theory method, you want to be able to try to get the best seed possible by getting a purple drop. So I didn't get it, so we're gonna go ahead and spend another 400,000 gold, which is fine. I don't mind spending the gold. Actually, I have more training materials than usual because I think Scopely, I think that they did say that they're going to increase the amount of training materials they're giving out. I'm not sure if they've actually done that yet, but I have noticed that I've been having more of a surplus of training materials than I'm used to. So I'm really glad that I can power up more characters than I'm used to. Okay, so I spent 400,000 gold second time. Now we're going to go ahead and open up more indicator orbs. Yeah, for old time's sake, let's just open up some gold orbs. I was kind of hoarding them. I just recently hit 415. I think when I did the Jubilee Red Star opening, I dipped below the 400 gold orbs. I went all the way down to like 330, and look, here I am back at 415 gold orbs. So gold for me, at least, not an issue. Some people are low on gold, some people are low on training materials, but at least for my count, with the way I play, the way I gear up characters and upgrade them, I have plenty of gold, but not enough training materials. That's why on average, I don't know, I only spend about 1.25 million gold, sometimes more, depending on if there's a priority character I want to upgrade and power up. So far, nothing here. If I want to try to stick to the seed theory method, I'll have to spend another 400,000 gold. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, let's do it again. All right, let's do it again. So, okay. So I need to spend about 340,000. But hey, at least I got Invisible Woman up to level 80 now, and I'm getting really, really close to the legendary nodes in Dark Dimension 4. And then, okay, who do I want to upgrade after Invisible Woman? Oh yeah, I want to focus on my Astonishing X-Men. I'm going to talk about them more in the roster review I'm going to do after this. So let's go ahead and just let's focus on Cable. You want a really big, not Cable, sorry, Bishop. You want a really big Bishop. And I think this is probably about right. Yeah, this is about okay, let's just level up. Yeah, say 385,000. Yeah, you want a really big Bishop. The bigger your Bishop, the better your Astonishing X-Men will perform. Okay, cool. So I just spent another 400,000 gold. Oh gosh, and if I don't get a good indicator orb like after this, I don't know. I feel like maybe I might just have to pull some orbs just so this video doesn't go crazy long, right? But yeah, let's just go ahead and open up some more purple gear orbs. I have like a ton. Just because like there was a period when we thought there was going to be an orb opening event. Like I was hoarding. I was saving all my orbs. And then once like Scopely said that there's no plans at the moment for an orb opening event, then I started being a little bit more liberal with, you know, like opening the orbs that I was hoarding. So purple gear orbs was one of them just because like at the time I wasn't gearing up a lot of characters. I didn't need to use a lot of purple gear orbs, but now actually I have been finding myself dealing with these recent mutant crunches, these tech crunches, tech gear crunches, and then now mystic gear crunch. You know, like powering up Shadowlands, they took a ton of mystic characters. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We've already done like three. We already done three like sets of the seed theory spending gold. I really don't think I'm going to spend more time trying to like get the perfect seed. So maybe I'm just going to pull until I get a blue drop. Anything really at this point. Like I just want to get a better drop rate before I open up the orbs. Okay, we got a blue drop. Blue drop middle, just to show you, is about a yeah. It could be like this could be like I think I'm not sure. This might be 0.49%. This could be 2.5%. Anyways, this is not the best seed you could be in. It's actually probably only 2.57%, but we're gonna go with it anyways. Just because this video is gonna be longer than usual because we're doing a roster review. So let's just jump straight into it. I have 23 red star orbs left, and I have 4 elite 4-star orbs. So let's go ahead. I would like to get a 4-star because I'm planning to skip Polaris. So I wouldn't mind getting 4 red star multiple man. Here we go. Let's do it. 4-star. Let's be done with this. White Queen? No, not White Queen. Emma Frost. That's the other name. Emma Frost. Let's do one more, and then I'll switch over to the red star orbs. Come on, let's be done. 1 and done. 2 and done. Daredevil. I actually got him recently. All right, so yeah, I think I'm actually gonna save the rest. I wouldn't mind just having a 3 red star multiple man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just having a 3 red star multiple man because I'm really not that excited or enthusiastic about trying to get this team really high just because Shatterstar and Longshot of the X Factor are just so good. And then we got it. Yeah. All right. 4 red star on just a basic red star orb. Whew, that was good. That saved. I mean, it didn't super save my resources. I did open up a couple Elite Fours before this, and I just opened up 2 more Elite Fours in this video. But dang, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to open up. I got a 4 red star. Nice. That's what I'm trying to aim for. Because I think with White Tiger, I only got her at 3 red star. Not ideal because you want her to be the highest red star. So cool, awesome. Glad I got a 4 red star. Orb opening done. Now let's jump into the other part of the video, which is a roster review. So I think let me just kind of talk about the main teams that just is people are talking about. So let's jump into Astonishing X-Men. I think people are talking about this team a lot. So this is what I currently have. Everyone's gear tier 12, and I have actually decent red stars on this team, but I don't have all the gold stars. So I think they're getting pretty close. And you know, I've upgraded for Beast. Let's talk about one by one really quickly. So yeah, Beast, upgrade the special. I want him to be able to clear more negative effects for the team. I've heard that having him at a high power level is going to be great because I think he's the primary target you want to attack when you're attacking the Astonishing X-Men. So you want him really high. My plan is to get all the Astonishing X-Men to level 80 at least, and then depending, I think for him, I want to get him to tier 14. Jubilee, I want to get her to tier 14. And yeah, I think all her tier 4s or skills are worth an upgrade. I most likely will probably upgrade her basic because I want that increased chance to apply blind outside of raids. So I'm going to get her definitely a tier 14. I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on tier 15 just because I'm deciding to go with Invisible Woman. And there's so much more important mutant characters to bring to tier 14 and 15 where they need the mutant gear. So that was a decision. I was actually thinking about making a video about that, whether it's like Jubilee or Invisible Woman, but I think in the end I decided to go with Invisible Woman. But yeah, she's a really key character of this team. She's the glue. And then Bishop is the most important person. Like, he's just so tanky, high damage, stats are phenomenal. I've only upgraded the ultimate and the passive so far. I probably will upgrade the special just because like his skills are on such short cooldown. And I'm gonna bring him to tier 14. We'll see. I might just do tier 14 across the whole team except for the next 2 characters. Actually, sorry, let me actually mention the ISO. So yeah, Beast, I have him as a healer ISO character. Jubilee, I have her as a striker because I want her to be able to get that extra chance to apply blind outside of raids, which she'll do if she's a striker. And then Bishop's a striker because he does lots of damage. I want to boost his damage as much as possible. Then Iceman. So okay, so he's going to stay at tier 12 because Iceman and Kitty Pryde are the least important characters on this team. And so far, I just did the passive just so he does more piercing. And basically, all the passives give a lot of good value because they happen all the time. Your turn, enemy turn. If I had to do another T4, I probably would like the ultimate. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, just as extra damage. Because right now, I am finding that it's taking me a long time to do the Ultimate 7 difficulty 5 raids. So I definitely need to wait until they get stronger. But him, so I made him a raider, and I don't know if that's the best option. I originally had him as a skirmisher, but when Scopely did that, I guess, mini revamp of his character, they increased his base stats, I think by 33%. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. But 30% increase in his focus stat, and I felt that like because they did that, I can get away with not making him a skirmisher level 5, which increases his boost to focus. So I'm hoping that being a raider will be good, because while his attacks may not land their slows or stuns as much, or then I'm hoping that since almost all of his attacks are AOE, they hit multiple targets, I'll be applying more vulnerables, more crits, so that it'll allow Jubilee and Bishop to do their basic attacks more often. So that's the idea behind him being a raider. Let me know in the comment section below if you have a very strong opinion about raider or skirmisher or Iceman. I would love to know that. And then for Kitty Pryde, she's also not that much important to the team, but I decided to upgrade the passive. Passive's good, just it gives her more stealth. It's harder for her to kill her, and then she gives more healing to the team when enemies drop below 50% health. So if I had to upgrade another T4, which I probably will, maybe her basic. I think a lot of infographics that other content creators have made, they say her basic's good because it clears 2 positive effects. And I think that's what I'm mainly interested in. Yeah, she's not too much of a damage character. And yeah, and I made her a skirmisher. Some people go healer, but I think when I look at the team as a whole, you have to make sure you have enough characters striking and applying vulnerable. So Jubilee, Bishop, they're doing the striking, Beast doing the healing, and then Iceman and Kitty Pryde, they're dishing out the vulnerables for me to hit them. And in terms of how this team performs and where I'm using them, I'm finding that they are actually not better than my symbiote team in Ultimate 7 Difficulty 5 on full auto. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're just a fun team to use. They have better sustain than the symbiotes starting off, because symbiotes kind of have that little couple turns or the first turn until you get the defense up from Venom before they're safe. But I don't know, it just feels like Bishop gets his taunt often, and it just I guess the enemies just steamroll him, and I think it's just because my Bishop isn't strong enough. So I heard that usually Astonishing X-Men can be 200,000 power below symbiotes, and they'll do just the same. But right now, my symbiotes are still over 200,000 stronger than this team. So I'm hoping once I get them to level 80, they'll probably be better than symbiotes in Ultimate 7 Difficulty 5. So another top team we're going to talk about is Shadowlands, and I'll just talk about this team. I won't, I may not go too much into their detailed kits. Because, as I keep mentioning in my videos, my focus isn't in war. I'm more of a raid player. I'm more into arena. So this is a war-focused team. I just really like them because I originally powered up Night Nurse, Daredevil, and Elektra back in the days. So I love just getting Moon Knight and White Tiger and really making the feeling that I'm getting a whole new team with minimal investment. So yeah, with Night Nurse, I mean, I upgraded, her special, ultimate, and passive. I'm not gonna do the basic. Daredevil, upgrade the ultimate, which was not a recommended one right now, but I did it back in the day because that allows him to get the extra attack amongst the entire team. And I think I was using the defenders as an arena team at the time, so I wanted to hit everyone. But yeah, this one's not recommended. So the basics was important just because it helps make the team faster. The special is also really cool too because it helps apply a counter to the entire team of Shadowlands. So I might do that one. And then I have Elektra. No passives so far. One of my alliance members said that the passive is really cool. So on spawn, she applies evade and stealth to the 2 adjacent targets next to her. And they said that once they upgrade the skill, their win rate for this team went way up. And I could see that, maybe there's some bad RNG in the beginning where maybe your lowest level characters get taken out easily, which is the case for me, right? Because my Moon Knight and White Tiger aren't that strong. So yeah, this actually could help me, and I'm considering upgrading this. And then Moon Knight, yeah. So I have pulled 6 red stars on Moon Knight. Yeah, he's kind of low power level. I haven't upgraded anything. If I had to, which I probably will do one of them, it's either gonna be the passive just to get more health. Which does benefit Night Nurse because Night Nurse, her skills do scale off her health. So if Moon Knight gives her more health through this passive, Night Nurse gets better. But I'm also just considering this ultimate just because even though it's a long cooldown, being able to apply 2 turns of negative effects, that's really good. And that can really just make, for me, Blitz is more important than War, believe it or not. So this would help Blitz actually. And yeah. And White Tiger, which is a shame. She ended up needing to be the most important character out of the whole team, but I actually only pulled 3 red stars for her. I feel like I could have tried harder for her if I had known she was so important. But I think I did pull a lot of red stars, and I just flipped the table at how bad my red star pulls were. But I upgrade her passive. I think that helps make her turn meter a lot faster when she gets a kill. But the second one I might do is her special. Because this is the first skill that she applies in battle. It does another bonus attack. So in war, if someone has they boosted it, she'll clear the 3 deflects with 1, 2, 3 attacks, and then she'll do her last attack, which then applies the heal block and the disrupted for 2 turns. So that's cool. And then also in war, she applies the ability block. So you want to clear those 3 stacks of deflects, and then apply the ability block, heal block, disrupted, which you need these upgrade for. So that's the upgrades I've done as a whole. You can check out the ISO 8 classes I chose for them, which seems pretty standard across everyone right now, which is great. Sometimes I like options, but sometimes I like just being told what to do, right? So with this team, yeah, I'm using them on war offense. They're cool. They're White Tiger and Moon Knight aren't super high power level, so I can't take on big Marauder teams. But I can definitely take on smaller, Dr. Octopus, Sinister Six teams. Basically anything, really. I mean, they do really well for their appropriate power level. So, but yeah, so they seem pretty fun if you definitely have to play them on manual. And in Blitz, they do okay. I still have to be selective just because a lot of the skills are impacted and improved by war. So yeah, we talked about Shadowlands, we talked about Astonishing X-Men. Yeah, let's talk about Silver Surfer. So Silver Surfer, I went all in on him in the sense that I bought a lot of the offers except for those 2, I think, $50 or $60 offers where you get only 60 shards. So I didn't see the value in that, but I did buy all the $20 offers. And yeah, he's sitting at 4 red stars. I upgraded almost all the big, actually no, yeah, I did upgrade all the skills, and he's already tier 14. I got him to level 5 ISO as a striker. And I plan to take him to tier 15 for my second run in the Dark Dimension 4 for the Cosmic Nodes. So I'm just waiting for the gear from beating Dark Dimension 4 the first time. But yeah, no, he's really good. He's fun to play in real-time arena because he just applies the ability block, which is key. If you pair him with Baron Zemo, you have another character applying ability block. So it's just so much annoying ability block being turned, like being tossed around, and they're both really fast characters, especially when this character gets more speed as the turn goes on. So right now he's my player icon. So I chose Silver Surfer, and he's really good, which is a shame though. I'm gonna be buying the strike pass from Silver Surfer ongoing right now as we get closer to the end of the month. But that's gonna only let me end up at what is it? That's only gonna let me end up at like maybe 125 shards out of 130. So when I buy the strike pass, I'm not even gonna be able to upgrade him to five star. But yeah, no, the plan is to have him be part of my new arena team, which hasn't been finalized yet because I don't even have Dr. Doom. But I have yet to see how well that does on arena. Like right now on the arena team, this is my arena team. I'm still using Black Order. I've fought in some hybrid teams with Silver Surfer, Dr. Doom, and 3 others, but I've been able to beat them just fine. I'm using like a hybrid of like Emma Frost, Mr. Sinister, I think Hela, Loki, and Baron Zemo, and they beat them. So I have yet to see how Silver Surfer has changed or impacted the arena meta. Because when we talk about an arena meta, we're talking about arena defense. We don't really care too much about arena offense. Black Order can pretty much beat any other Black Order team. Any hybrid team can beat any other hybrid team and or Black Order. So we want to see Silver Surfer making an impact on defense. But so far I haven't seen it. So I think when we get our Silver Surfers up to a higher star level, we're gonna start seeing it. But yeah, so I showed you arena. I showed you the top teams. I'll just talk about X Factor since we have Multiple Man out right now and Polaris. My long shot and Shower Star aren't the biggest as they could be, but that's just because I'm currently not really using them for anything important. I'm not using them in Dark Division 4. I'm not into the Doom Raids, but I do want to get them at least to tier 14 at least. Just because like they carry the Blitz team. I can just put them with 3 other random characters, and they just will carry the Blitz team. So, maybe that's not why I'm not super excited about X Factor, because I guess, like, let's pretend Longshot and Shower Star were not good. Let's pretend they were like, they're not that good. And then Multiple Man and Polaris were super good, and the addition of them onto the Shower Star and Longshot combo would make them a better Blitz team. Then I'd be a little more tempted. But like already, these 2 guys just rock the house. I don't really need Multiple Man or Polaris, so I'm actually not planning to buy Multiple Man's offer. I'm just going to wait till I do the event and ideally, most likely get a 4-star if I do all the 50 core refreshes for all the nodes on hard difficulty. So that's my plan. Get him 4-star. Polaris, just do the strike pass for free, and if I get her a 2-star unlock, she'll sit on the roster or on my bench for now. And then and because I'm going to skip Polaris, I will probably go back and upgrade some of my older characters because they're already at a high power level. I'll go back, upgrade Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, She-Hulk, oh my gosh, She-Hulk. She is like, what is it? She's like 5-star. She's 5 stars, and she's 4 reds. And then, and now she's farmable. Today she became farmable in the Blitz store. So she's going to be able to really good, and maybe I'll be able to add this Fantastic Four on the War Defense team. And then, I think the last thing I'll just talk about is just what's our raid situation like for me and our alliance. So we're still doing Ultimate 7, difficulty 5. We did try the Doom Raids. Hard as heck. We couldn't even achieve 30%, which is unfortunate. We tried 2 times. First time, we all went down the... actually, I'll show you. We all went down 2 lanes each. 3... I think, we 8 people, 3, 6, 8... I don't know. We spread it out basically the first time. Second time we tried this, we all went down the middle lane, but it just was too hard. The enemies have too much power level. And so it was kind of disheartening spending 2 raids and not even getting any rewards, like any orange ability materials or any gear or anything. So we threw in the towel. We went back to the Ultimate 7 difficulty 5 raids. But man, we need to get ready though, because I have a feeling that blue ISO 8s are coming out soon. I mean, I've heard that they're doing internal testing with select players. I'm not part of the group, but I heard about that. And so they're coming soon. And when that happens, we need to be ready to jump into the Doom Raids because I want those blue ISO 8 materials. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, that I think that about does it. I'm going to cover for now. If this in this mini roster review, I think that's the most interesting thing that's happened. So I hope some of the information I gave about the teams will help you out as you're trying to decide whether you're upgrading them or not, or how far you want to invest in them. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below how your Astonishing X-Men, your Shadowlands, your Silver Surfer, your Extractor is coming along, and if there's anything that I should know about these teams I'm maybe not thinking of, let me know, because I haven't really been paying too much attention to, let's say, Multiple Man or Polaris, just because I'm just taking a casual approach to those characters. So yeah, there you go. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. I recently hit 100 members, so that was really cool. Thank you so much for subscribing. Smash that like button. Leave a comment section below. I like engaging with the community for sure. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.